Is fear holding you back? Here's the solution. Hello, Limitless Mindset Society. It's Mr. Mindset Mike here with today's Limitless Mindset Mentoring Session. This is the video teaching, the podcast, where we go upstream to anchor you in the foundation of good health, abundance, wealth, happiness, and joy. See, quick fixes, get rich quick schemes, magic money machines, diet pills, all of those things are temporary. What you want are healthy lifestyle changes, sustainable wealth, and sustainable happiness. To do that, you need the limitless mindset. Now, today, I want to talk about that thing that you've been putting off forever and what holds us back from actually doing that thing and how we can change it. First, let me give you an example. And when we spend too long thinking about something, maybe it's something that we want to do, or it's literally something that we actually need to do. Maybe you're thinking about something right now. You're thinking about quitting your job, starting a business, ending a relationship, starting a new relationship, or simply fixing the one that you have right now. You're thinking about something, okay? And typically what holds us back has nothing to do with outside sources. It has 1000% to do with our thoughts, our brain. And we all get tricked. I know what that's like. So let me give you a little analogy about what that's like. It's very simple on how our brains work, your thoughts, and how our minds control everything. Let's say that you're going into a parking lot and somebody is backing out of a parking space without looking. Or maybe they're being completely reckless, but they back out and you hear and feel they hit your car. Now, the fact is, someone hit your car on the side of your car, but it's not the reality. If you're in a fear-based mode, you might say, oh my God, my insurance is going to go up. Or now my car's never going to be the same. Or, that person probably doesn't have any insurance. That's fear-based. You're projecting something that may have happened in your past into your present. Secondly, what if you're anger-based? You say, that bastard or that idiot, or I'm going to give that dummy a piece of my mind. Same situation. Someone just backed into your car, right? It's the same situation, but the reality is completely different. Or what if you're someone that's courageous and you might say, oh, they hit my car. I'm sure we both have insurance. We'll be fine. The same situation. What if you're peace-minded? You're a peace-minded person, or you're love-based? You make it out and you say, oh man, that person might really be going through some stress right now. It's not a big deal. It's only a car. It's made out of metal. That's what we pay insurance for. I'm just glad that we both are okay. You may say to yourself, that person might really be upset with themselves. And you say to them, hey, relax. Don't hate yourself. Last year, I hit somebody. I was talking to my kid in the back seat and I wasn't really paying attention. It's no big deal. No one's hurt. Let's figure this out. The same situation, but completely different realities based on your thoughts of the matter. And a lot of times, those thoughts in those matters have nothing more to do with than our past. Why don't we consider wearing a different pair of glasses? The fact that one thing that you need to do, all right, and you need to do it, and you want to do it, that one thing that you're worrying about, you have anxiety about, you stress over. What if that thing that's worrying us the most, that's holding us back, that thing that's not happening in our lives is not happening because we're wearing the wrong glasses, the glasses that allows us to see our future by looking at our past. Think about this. Ask yourself, am I wearing the glasses that only allows me to see my future and even my present based on my experiences in the past? See, we all want another level in life. We want to break through the next thing. We all want to go to the next level. But when we project what our business could look like, immediately our glasses look through our parents who tried to start a business and failed, or the business that we started in the past that flopped, or the money you invested on education but didn't do anything with it. And all of a sudden, you're projecting your future based on your past. You finally get to the point where you want to start the new relationship, but you put on the glasses that only allows you to see the old horrific relationship where somebody cheated on you or just wasn't good to you or took advantage of you. And now all of a sudden, that's how we project the future. And what happens is the future becomes stressful. The future becomes anxious filled. You have anxiety about it. Then what happens? All of a sudden, it causes paralysis. It causes us to stand still, and it causes us to wonder why the heck we've been in the same situation or circumstance, worrying about the same thing, wanting to start over, start that new business, wanting to go to the next level, wanting to fire your boss, in that horrific or even violent relationship, want to be faithful to somebody who really loves you and appreciates you, want to start working out, you want to stop drinking, you want to stop using drugs. Why? You wonder why. It's because you're wearing the wrong glasses, one that only sees the future based on the negative past experiences. And I don't say these things because I'm better than you or that I figured out completely. I live this, it's not like I live this completely blissful, harmonious life. I don't. I have to work on this stuff every single day, just like you. Right now, I'm 37 pounds lighter than I was this time last year. And it's not because I went to the gym one time 5 months ago. It's because I work out or do some type of physical activity every single day. And that's the same thing with our thoughts. We have to be patient. We have to practice this. We have to work on it on a daily basis. If not, we wear the glasses of yesterday. Stop living in the past. The past is dead. It's gone. Bury it. Let that thing burn to the freaking ground. Wear the new pair of glasses. Again, I think simplicity. So let me give you simple analogies. And when you start looking into the future, when I start looking at my future and I have negative thoughts, I generally, it's pretty easy for me to say, Mike, you got to get these negative past glasses off and you got to smash them. This is where you put on the new glasses. All right. You ask yourself, what is your ideal outcome? What if the past didn't exist? What if today you were born all over again and, if you were like a hard drive that was swiped, all right? If you can paint the future based on a clean hard drive, what would it look like? What if today you could just dream? What if you could just take today and envision your life, what it would be like if nothing was holding you back? No parents, no negative spouse, no past terrible girlfriend or boyfriend. What would that be? What if every time you had the glasses on that showed you your negative past and how it could have been before, instead of looking through those glasses, you smashed them and then you put on the ones where your ideal outcome would be? What if every time you thought about the future, you put on the new glasses where you live the life that you deserve, the life that you want, the next level that you thrive in, tapping into your full potential, living a passionate, love-filled life, making the kind of money that you deserve and you want to, taking care of your family, putting money away so that you won't be stuck in the future? What if those glasses were the only ones that you had in your glass case now? Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I have both pair of glasses in my glass cases. I have the crappy ones where I look back on the past and I want to smash them. And believe me, those glasses always seem to find their way back into my head. But what's my goal in life? And I urge you to do this, is to have both glasses sometimes. And when your brain automatically pulls out the negative past lenses first, remind yourself that the past, that crappy stuff happened before, it's not going to happen again. And that was research and development. I learned from that. Throw those things away, put the other ones on. Our only goal is to spend more time with the glasses that are looking forward to the bigger and better, brighter future, a future that you deserve, where you tap into your full potential, where you are living your next level. You're living your best life. You're living more abundant. You're living with more joy, with more love, with more passion, and with more income. Whenever we can wear those glasses, that will be our reality. In the beginning of this, I give you an example of somebody backing into your car, right? The circumstances was the two cars hit. The reality is nothing more than the way we see it and what we make it. I know that may be hard to believe, but you're going through a rough time in your life right now. Listen, I've been there, but our reality is nothing more than what we make of it and how we think about it. It's all about the mindset. Thank you for joining me again today. And if you enjoyed this one, please share it. Let's get this message out, y'all. Let's make this one of the most shared podcast or video teachers we've had, because people need this message. Keep listening, keep watching the videos, keep listening to the podcast, because I believe that we can change everything in our lives. It doesn't matter where we've been. It doesn't matter where we want to go. I love talking about money, and money's not evil. I believe that everyone should be generous. Money solves a lot of problems, all right? But mostly what I want to show people is the right foundation, the little habits, these little things, the little changes that I talk about on the video teachings and the podcast that can implement, they implement them in your life. They can make massive change. You can course correct. You can change the direction of your life. Today, I just want you to realize that your future is what you make it. The reality is what you think of it. Thank you for subscribing to the podcast of video teaching. Remember that all the success in your health, wealth, and abundance in your relationships in general, your genuine happiness all start with a limitless mindset.